What up? Today is November 7th. It is Monday, 2022. We are in Denver here, Colorado, just outside Queen City Coffee Collective, something like that. It is about noon, just before noon. And I want to put a huge disclaimer over this video that nothing about what you're about to We're off to a great start here. This video is not going to be coherent in any way, but I'm gonna try to formulate my thoughts. We are running on. I always get into this weird state around noon, because that's when I break my fast, and I'm on only coffee and water. And all that said, I wanted to capture or attempt to capture the current state that I'm in, the mindset that I'm in. You can kind of see. So anyway, this all stemmed from. I just finished this book, Laws of Human Nature. Great book. But as I was journaling this morning, I was like, okay, what book should I read next? Then I was like, okay, what would be like the most effective book to read? Then that brought up the question, like, okay, what information would be the most crucial for me to learn right now or read about? And then I was like, okay, what do I actually want? Like, what am I focused on right now? Like, what am I interested in right now? And so that what's the word? I don't even know. Then I was like, so what do I actually want, like, out of life? Like, what do I value? What what limiting beliefs do I have? And I went through this like huge list of like things that I'm focused on, and that brought up all these questions, like very specific questions that I have that I want to answer, basically. And this went down this thread of like there are a couple questions that like need to be answered before anything else, because it's like, if I don't know what I value or what I want, it doesn't make any sense to think about how to like market a product if I don't even know what I value. So it's like that needs to be answered first. So yeah, I spent like a good, I don't know, hour, 2 hours really thinking about and trying to synthesize and compile like my thoughts on what I value, what I want, and it brought up all these interesting thoughts and ideas. One of them was, and this feels just so, I feel so gripping because I can't seem to break it apart. I think it was about a week ago when I was thinking about all these thoughts about processing, video versus written word. I also went through this question of like, what do I actually want? And one of the things that I thought about was, honestly, I just want to feel valuable. I want to feel valuable to someone else. And I was like, dude, that sounds some real deep shit. I just want to feel valuable to someone else. And it like uncovered this all these threads of like, I think it goes back to some desire, some sensitivity to external validation. I keep thinking back to my time in college when I tutored people in computer science. And I keep like cherishing that memory and that experience. Maybe I'm overvaluing it, but it's like the feeling of helping somebody through a very specific problem that they value overcoming. In this context, it's like a, a, a computer science programming question, and just the process of trying to say the right particular things to nudge them in the right particular direction without just saying like, here's the answer. And then because then it's like it's not fulfilling. You want to like get them. It's like therapy. You want to get them to the answer without giving them the answer. And so it's this fascinating problem, and just the fulfilling feeling of when that light bulb moment goes off in their head and they finally put the pieces together, they connect the ideas and they get the answer. There's no better feeling. And just like so I keep thinking about this like tutoring idea, and this idea of just wanting to feel valuable to somebody else. And now I lost my train of thought. We're way over 5 minutes, which is okay, I suppose. Because this, what was interesting about this activity was I've thought about a lot of these things at different points in my Obsidian journal. And it was interesting to go back through because I had already thought about these questions and someone answered these questions. And so, like, here's another one. I found this note where it was on the similar lines of like just wanting to feel valuable and the impact, making an impact on other people. But I feel like it gets to something deeper that I still haven't uncovered with external validation. But see, there's this other idea that fulfillment comes from being of service to others, and I can't seem to unpack these two ideas. It's like, is it wrong? Is it bad to is feeling is driving towards feeling valuable and helping other people a bad thing or a path that you shouldn't go down? At the same time, isn't that just what being of service to others is? Isn't that just what fulfillment is? I can't seem to piece those apart. So, I don't know. I was going to share. Oh, nope, I just lost it. God damn it. Oh, okay. So in college, I I used to do this thing that I later took down because it related to this idea that I was just thinking about. Is the validation of others, is valuing that a bad path to go down? I used to relate it to all this stuff about tutoring and helping other people. I used to put up these messages on my wall, like written words and messages from other people saying like, "Oh, thank you for helping me," or like, you helped me do this, whatever. Um, I used to put them on, print them out and put them on my wall, and it made me feel. I think I don't remember exactly why. I think I was trying to reinforce the idea of helping other people and remind myself of the good that I can do when I help other people. And so I wanted to reward that. And I wonder if that was reinforcing this desire for validation from others. And stemming from that thought, like a couple years later, I took them down because I was like, I wonder if I'm rewarding validation from others too much, and that I should not. But it's like, isn't that just what fulfillment is? I don't know. So anyway, we're gonna let the subconscious piece this together. I cannot wait for what comes up in the next like day or two. Um, so anyway, thanks for listening. If you made it this far, I'm gonna get some food, and then I have a whole bunch of errands to do today. Um, that probably won't get all done. The library is not open today, so I can't sew, but that means I can just do other things. I need to do laundry too. We're out of clean clothes, basically. I've been wearing the same outfit for like the past 2 weeks. That's not true. Maybe a week. Um, so anyway, I'm gonna call it here. That's today. That's what we're thinking about. I love thinking about this stuff. Is just so gripping. It's like you're digging for gold, and you're panning for gold, and you come across these nuggets of information that's like, oh my god, wait a second, I never realized that. Or like, this is actually, there's something deeper here, and it's like, dude. Anyway, I'm gonna go eat some food. Bye.